a bit. Like,
It was.
I
and we're
don't
live.
think so. Did you say we were live? Oh, I
You
guess we are. Hey, it says we're live.
10 seconds.
So now we
left.
just wait. 10 seconds? Oh, okay, yeah. We give them a little bit of time for the people to jump on, but we are here with Grim Smilezz.
What up?
And we're hanging out. We're waiting on hopefully the presence of our resident neck wetter, the neck pisser, to join us.
He's missing. We need to put up a missing sign.
Yes. He looks like that guy down in the far corner down there.
Right here.
Yeah.
Man, I hope the mini Luchas didn't grab him also.
Oh, yeah, we were telling the story about Jake Juggalo and Michael the Psycho, guys that run the professional show. They're homies. They're our homies, and they've been kidnapped by the micro luchadors down there in Mexico, and they're holding them hostage until, as contraband, we can't get our contraband homies back until they take our mask, we take our lucha and give it to them. It's like Jake Juggalo would not accept that. He would be mad as if we were to take our lucha off and give it to them. It's like a very tough decision, but I wanted my homies to be safe. I don't know. But that's the story so far. We don't know anything else yet. But moving on, we got other things going on. Lady Beast is in the house. What up?
Yo. So what's good tonight, Grim Smilezz?
Just chilling in the studio, working on music like normal.
What are you working on tonight?
This song for this project that's going to be dropping in October.
Oh,
Nice.
no.
Nice.
Oh,
What's it?
no.
Can you say what it's called?
But
Here
the
he
song,
is.
the song is called Kurt Cobain.
Kurt
Oh, yeah.
Cobain. And you said it.
Never heard of him.
It goes to the music of one of the Nirvana songs.
Well, no, not the beat. Like it's a completely different beat. Bad Mind cooked the beat up. But when I was fucking with the beat earlier, I like "Come As You Are" just kept going through my head. So I took the fucking an audio file of just him singing that shit, and I set it to the BPMs of that beat, and it sounds fucking great.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. I love that song. It's one of my favorites off Nevermind. So what up,
Welcome,
Vanessa?
Neck Pizza.
Sorry, I was having technical difficulties.
Well, we were in the process of putting your face on milk jugs.
Oh, yeah. It's true.
We thought
I
you were
got jugged out.
We thought
had
you were
slaps.
dead.
We already got the order put into Amber Coach to make us some slaps that say, "Where's the pizza?"
Yeah. Have you seen this man pissing near you?
Yeah.
Probably pissing in your yard right now.
He could be pissing on your dog's neck.
I gotta
We need you to
practice.
smell the nearest piss spot to you. Is it his?
So we made sure we got this guest on that you were ranting and raving about, and I did meet him at the Super Show. I think you were hyping for somebody that was on stage.
Yeah, I went up there, did a song with Keegan, and then I was hyping for SON.
I thought that's what it was. I was like, I've seen him up there twice, I think, because I was telling the Lady Beast, I was like, I saw him up there with Keegan Grimm for sure, and I was like, I'm not sure, but I think he was up there with SON. But like, it was real dark. Plus, he had the two cloaked guys up there, so I didn't know if I got a good look at you. By then, Fats King had let me hit his pen so many times that I was literally flying through the fucking crowd, like, woo!
Yeah, that was a fun fucking night right there, though.
I'll agree. That was a good set by the Fun Time guys, and everybody, as far as I could tell, did a good set that night. Even the people I'd never seen before. Like, I was impressed with Damnation, even though they didn't stay together. I guess they all are doing their own solo stuff, but not a bad set.
No, not at all. That was
dope.
the first time I'd ever heard of them. That was pretty dope.
That's what's dope about an LLE show is like even the openers are people you want to see. A lot of times you go to like a clown show, the first like 3 bands you're like, I don't give a fuck about Power Glove and all these fucking people, whoever the fuck they are. Like I'll come late.
But yeah, shout out to the Womp Thing, James Womp Thing, man. That guy, he's still out there doing shows and trying to do the damn thing in his rapping in that mask. I mean, I gotta say, it can't be always that easy rapping in a mask when you gotta think about that gimmick being there.
Right.
Bro, it's not easy to breathe on stage in a fucking mask. When me and Neck Pisser were with Cody Manson, I had to bend over, like pull that shit off a bit, and get some like deep breath. I'm like, holy fuck,
You
dude,
had
I'm gonna die.
tape over your face too. It was like yours was double bad.
Neck Pisser made me wear it. He was like, here, Patty, put this on your face and jump around.
I gotta say, one of my proudest moments was seeing the piss up there on stage before AXE and everybody cheering for him. That was a proud moment.
Fancy picture I got of him. I yelled at him, Neck Pisser. He's like, you can see him glowing. They didn't even have the lights on, and it was clear as day.
Ooh, we got comments.
So Neck Pisser, what's your question for your guest? Come on, spit them out.
Spit them out. Questions.
Not even the random ones. Like, what do you want to hear?
Who are some of your influences?
Oh man, let's see. We'll cut it down. Obviously, ICP and Twisted. Like, you know what I'm saying, I've been fucking with them since middle school. But like more so, like nowadays, I listen to like a lot of like Palmer Squares, Jedi Mind Tricks, Apathy, and Self-Titled. A lot of
Fuck
shit.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Vinny Paz is a fucking shit.
Yep.
Self-titled is shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Self-Titled is like the king of punchlines for real.
AOTP is pretty nasty.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Demigods is one of the fucking sickest. Ryu, that dude's fucking crazy.
Oh,
I gotta say, Whipstick turned me on to Self-Titled. I wasn't really hip to it yet, and then at camp he was like, I asked him, "What's your favorite rapper?" He's like, "Dude, Self-Titled all day," and it wasn't even him that answered it. It was the guy that I was talking to that said he hyped before with Low Key before Whipstick did. He was like there hanging out as friends with Whip, and he was like, "Yeah, man." He's like, he answered the question for him, and he was like, "Yeah, that's definitely legit my favorite rapper." So I've been trying to get it in and listen to it.
Oh yeah, Self-Titled easily one of my favorite rappers as well.
Yeah, he's got catalogs for days.
He's from Ybor City. I used to live in Ybor City.
That's up in New York?
No, it's Florida. Tampa, Florida, like St. Pete. You know, kind of where Phil Uchi with the hot sauce. He's from like St. Pete area.
Hell yeah, Philadelphia. I know what you're saying, man. There's a good hardcore scene around Philadelphia. Fucking Joe Hardcore putting it down for the fucking hardcore scene.
That Self-Titled lyric where he's like, I put my weed in Philly rappers and I roll in Philly with the rappers, whatever, in reference to Vinny Paz because they're Philly rappers. Shit's so fucking dope. His wordplay is fucking sick.
Yeah, he's got some crazy ass lines.
So, you being on stage with those artists, are you working on songs with those artists to put out some kind of music?
Oh, yeah. The song I went up there and did with Keegan, that was actually a song that we did together on my project that's coming up soon. And SON, that's my boy. We go way, way back. So, yeah, we'll definitely be having something popping up here soon.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Like, I was trying to put something together. Not as this character that I'm doing right now because that'd be infringing on what Whipstick does, but I had talked to Dean several times about working together on something, but he was like, "Hey, I'm trying to get my own thing up off the ground, but I'll keep that in mind." So I've always had that in my back pocket, and I ain't gonna forget about it.
That's somebody else I'm working on something with right now.
Oh, he's very approachable. And the thing about Dean is,
he sent me a beat about a week and a half ago. Me and him got a meeting on like Monday to discuss everything about it.
I really hope he keeps up with his hip hop stuff along with the rock music because I'd hate to see him stop doing all that altogether. I know he said he was going to aim more towards the rock side of things, but hey, he's going to be a guest next week, so we could ask him about that. That'd be pretty cool. I absolutely love Dean.
It's going to be the pig and the moose, is it not?
Yeah, the Pig and Moose episode, yep. And actually, I also found out Luke the Goon wants to pop on and tell us how he got about his gig being their management. So we're going to have a little brief moment with that too. That'd be pretty cool.
Bring it.
That's what I'm saying. The more the merrier. That's the way I look at it. Got all that flavor going around in the underground. I gotta say, one thing that makes me feel good about being a part of this scene right now is that we're watching this healing process go finally. I finally feel like all the people that are holding on to this negative shit is really not doing us any favors, and people are starting to realize that, and it needs to stop, and we just need to move forward and be positive in this scene.
Hey, majority of them are weeding themselves out, getting arrested,
Exactly.
Being exposed for who they are.
Not just that, but I'm saying like the fans out there that are actually
That's
talking
what I'm
a lot
talking
of
about. Like the dirtbag, fucking that Shane person, whatever, and fucking even the losers at the one incident at camp gone. We don't got to deal with them people.
Well, that's motherfucking Deathmatch Dilly. What up, homie? Horns up. I love that guy. That guy has so much energy when Zool's playing. He runs around and he headbangs, and he's literally like his own mosh pit everywhere he fucking goes. Shout out to you, man.
Oh, yeah. He was on the show once as well, was he not?
Yes, he was on the episode where we talked about wrestling. And I'm actually really excited to do another one of those. Yeah, if you want to, help me keep up with these comments, dude. By all means. See, if you watch real close in other episodes, me and him are fighting over those comments on who puts them out sometimes. That's the point and shit.
Even though the Facebook users, it's hard to tell who you are because it just says Facebook user.
Right.
So I had somebody want me to ask you a question, Mr. Smilezz. I was supposed to ask you if how was it being rode to a mud puddle and being told to eat mud at the first Camp Jewel?
Man, so it was fucking hell. It was fucking freezing, fucking cold. Was not fucking looking like that was not fun at all.
And you were on the documentary.
I could just not fucking do it. Like they just had Nasty rolling around in a fucking mud puddle.
Fuck that. It was fucking stupid cold.
Yeah, it was. I woke up sick, like feeling like shit the next day, and just stayed at the hotel on day 2.
Jesus. That's their MO. Like, let's get them sick, then we'll come here. Let's weed the whole fucking crowd out. We got our money.
And it worked out in my favor. I picked up wise words, and we just stayed at the hotel eating mescaline.
You went to Camp Zool too, right?
No, I was supposed to work security, but shit ended up not working out. I got a phone call about a movie role in a zombie film in West Virginia, and I went and did that.
Hey, gotta think about the future,
Yep. Yeah, I hit up Eric, and he said they were trying to figure out on who to not have incoming staff. So if I went to do the movie, it would cause him less of a headache. So I was like, well, bet then. Save yourself the fucking headache, and I'll do the movie.
Yeah. What movie was it?
It's this low-budget piece of shit fucking zombie film. Like, yeah, the makeup and everything was horrible for it. I didn't even stick around long. Like, we did the first few takes on it, and then the people just disappeared. Never came back from lunch. Had to stay there.
Whoa.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going home. I want to smoke.
Is this like Redneck Zombies bad?
I mean, probably not that bad, but pretty bad.
I love that fucking movie though. I gotta say it's probably my favorite trauma film. But yeah, man. So rumor has it, since you're like all over the place here in the underground lately, that you're pretty good friends with fams.
Yeah. Well, not I wouldn't say pretty good friends with them. Like we know each other. Like, and so we're acquaintances. We got something, and we've already worked on this one project. He's got a song on my upcoming project. It's on like last final stages of the mixing right now.
That's fresh. See, now that's what I'm saying. This guy's got some connections. He's working those connections so that his project, when he gets it going, will have something fresh on there that people recognize, names wise. That's a good idea.
This whole mixtape that I'm about to drop, it's called Most Dose the Mixtape. It's mainly all collabs. Like I collabed with everybody that I fucked with in like you know what I'm saying in the scene and whatnot, and fucking just made this happen.
That's fresh. And I know John already asked this, but just so everybody else knows, who? Well, go ahead and ask him then.
No, you said fucking. It's fake legs, you dick face.
Oh yeah,
Kayfabe breaking motherfucker.
I'm gonna
Keep
break
going.
both your fake ass legs. I'm gonna crack them fuckers.
Keep going.
I was gonna say he asked who does all your beats.
Oh well, I have various producers I fuck with. A lot of the ones on this upcoming project and whatnot is from Bad Mind from Bank Hard Beats. I fuck with him real hard. But then I got a few from different people like I got a couple from Jackson from Fams from whatchamacallit, Michigan Misfits. I got one from Fams for the Fight Something remix. That one's gonna be really dope.
Dude, those Michigan Misfits are fucking on fire, dude. I didn't realize, and I wish I would have paid way more attention to them before Camp 1.
Yeah, those guys are dope.
They've been around for a while too. I thought they were fairly new.
Nah, they've been around for a while.
Like 2015, right, Nick Pissa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sleeping?
Yeah.
You sleepyhead?
I'm not sleeping.
You got
you
Philip rubbing your feet. You're over here like
Did you
those.
Hold on. Did you take a vacation, Nick Pissa?
No. Just
Okay.
a lot of reefer. Couple of dabs.
Couple of dabs? Oh, okay. He's just kind of lost in the sauce then.
Smoking reefer.
That's what I could say about probably the Michigan Misfits. Is they've been around a while, but they probably just got lost in that Michigan sauce. Because you got to remember that Michigan's got a lot of rappers, not to mention horrorcore rappers. I mean, that's my.
I'm glad they stuck with it for real because they're real fucking dope.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way that they bring their style. I mean, I could relate. I mean, it reminds me almost of like a horrorcore version of Mystical.
How long you been making music?
I started making music. Let's see. I started writing and shit in middle school lockup. See, I did juvie life. When I came home at 18, I started doing shows in like 04. But I didn't take shit serious enough. I was too involved in the street shit. I should have took it more serious. But like that's how I met Ruthless Rob. We started doing shows together back in 04. I booked all the Juggalo night shows in South Baltimore back then.
Nice. That's where you're from, Baltimore?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, we still do a monthly show there now called The Dwellers, put on by Nate Money.
Oh, I know Nate Money. Motherfucking Nate Cryptid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know him, but I've been friends with him for a long time on my personal account and this one. And that's somebody I would definitely be interested in getting on here.
Yeah, I can make that happen. He's great people, so I hang out with him all the time.
I like how he does the whole mixed rock with rap thing too. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm into it. I dig it.
Yeah, I just did a pretty cool feature for him for his upcoming project.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, man. See, everybody's trying to help one another, and you know what? That's what I'm saying. I can feel that love and people fucking getting back to the friendly side of all this stuff, man. Like
right. It's not let me get above you. It's like let's all climb together.
Right.
Like Life was live the other day. Light was is it Light? We were watching the other day, yeah. And dude was talking about how there shouldn't be a problem with me wanting to do work with other people or branch out and work at other places. He's like, yeah, we were both at Psychopathic. You know, we've worked there, and just because we want to go give other people a shot at because he was in a studio and stuff and talking about all that, and it's like, you know, and he's absolutely right. You shouldn't get mad if you hit a glass ceiling and you accomplish a dream. The next step is to make your own dreams happen, like Fams is doing with you know, they've got their own studio. They're going to sell merch out of it or whatever they're going to do with it, and it's really cool. People can stop by and visit, and that's the next step. Make your own studio, make your own label, make your own thing happen, and for people to get upset about taking that step and leaving where they think they should be secure at, I think that's nonsense. Going out and growing is an important part of being an artist.
Yeah, if you stay placed and stay complacent, you're never really gonna grow as an artist. It's kind of hard to build a fan base if you don't travel.
Exactly.
Good.
I can. I mean, if you're in
And the same
psychopathic,
token, like Jelly Roll and like you said with Dean, switching genres, it's like you're gonna cap off at a certain level with your fans in a certain genre if you don't switch at some point. That's what Jelly
yeah,
Roll was like. I conquered everything else, so now I'm gonna do country. He's like, that's people I haven't reached out to yet. It's just business 101.
Yeah, he's just
have
trying to
you?
stay relevant.
Yeah, there's a lot of people trying to do that. Like Machine Gun Kelly's a perfect example of trying to stay relevant because he's like, all right, well, hip hop's already been conquered. I've done that, and then I got my ass kicked by fucking Eminem. So I'll go to the, I'll go to the punk rock side of things, and you know, with
He got
Travis
his ass
Barker.
kicked by Eminem and Slipknot, right?
Well, I mean, Slipknot's got a lot of respect too in this fucking world. I mean, Eminem, you could say, has a little bit more just because of his ties to Dre and shit. But I've got to say right now that Slipknot, you're picking a fight. I mean, you're in the same genre now. So
Right.
this is what
Doing
if
the
I
same
sat down.
shows and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I sat down with Machine Gun Kelly and tried to give him a little bit of like advice myself as a fan of music, I'd be like, look, man, you have a guitar in your hand. You're singing rock music. It's punk rock, yes, but you're singing punk music. You're singing rock music. Now, you got Slipknot on another stage playing similar music, and their fans would beat the shit out of you and your fans. So I would watch what you say. I would watch what you say. I'm just saying, like, you got to remember, it doesn't matter how big you are, show respect to everybody in your genre, or they're going to look at you and say, what a fucking asshole.
Look at
Be
Tila Tequila
professional.
when she came to the gathering. It's like you're in the
he is.
wrong place, lady. Watch your mouth. Don't say this stuff.
Right. That
But
was
he is
the
a lot
worst
like.
thing she did.
But Machine Gun Kelly's a lot like Fred Durst in the '90s and early 2000s. He was everywhere. People are like, "Who's he fucking? What's he doing? This, that, and the other. How they spending their money? What's the next video going to be?" I mean, he's riding that coattail just like he was. So as long as he's relevant and in the picture, somehow he's got a hold of people. But I don't know if he would be as popular or sound as good without Travis Barker. That's my take on Machine Gun Kelly. I think that guy helped make this guy. He gave him that formula to sound a lot like Blink 182 and the other bands and projects they have. And then he rolled with it, and now he's making that money because no one else is doing that kind of sound like that and making it popular right now.
If you saw the videos, though, his guitars was off. He wasn't even playing.
I know.
He's just fucking air guitar.
You know why? Because his recordings sound better than anything else. So of course they're just going to play the recording over the loudspeaker. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
We're in that age. We're at that age now. It's like nobody really plays
so if
their
your
music.
singing sounds better and you're gonna play it, why carry the mic? Like you might as well just run back and forth. Why carry the fucking guitar?
Yeah, if you're not playing it, there's no fucking point. Not at a live show.
And I have respect for the rappers that don't have their music playing behind them with the lyrics, so they and use a real hype man and just have the beat going, because it's raw when you actually hear the person doing it. And when you got somebody that can time it just right to cover you when you need them, or even go over the voice with you to make it punchier, I think that I love that shit, man. I mean, I'm not looking down on people that have their whole track playing behind them when they're alone, or even when they got a hype man. I love it all. But I just have a lot of respect for somebody that can hold their ground up there like that.
Oh yeah.
That's not easy.
When I seen MC Hammer at the Gathering, he was like that. He hit every fucking word.
Yeah, see, all the live shows we've been doing, me and my boys been doing recently, we've been making sure like that there's these 3 dudes out here locally that I fuck with. That we've been practicing doing all our shit together. So we've been having all the promoters put all our sets back to back so that we can all be the fuck up there and fucking hype and fucking rock out. And we don't need no backup when we're doing that shit. Unless it's like a brand new song, then we'll have them on low so in case somebody were to forget a word.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
See, if I did that. Pebs had asked to do that karaoke and shit, and I was like, well, that's all fine and dandy, but I'm not gonna have the lyrics right in front of me. He's like, how many times have you heard that fucking song by Twisted? I was like, enough times. So it came natural, even though the words were there with it. It's like I tried to speak over it. It felt like I was having a contest with myself to see if I can be, louder than the lyrics. But without the monitor turned up in front of you, it's hard to tell how loud you are. It really is. I used to be in a band, so I know what I'm talking about. If you don't have that monitor turned up in front of you, you can't hear yourself.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass up there sometimes. Especially at places with shitty sound. Like, that's the worst.
I mean, at least you can hear your guys' voice over your beats better than most people can over a guitar and drums and shit, because that is, like, chaotic and... But, yeah, you gotta...
Yeah, we have this metal band that comes out now and plays at the Dwellers event that Nate's put on. And these guys, they're so fucking loud in this tiny little bar. They finally got it on the third show out with us. They finally got their shit right to where you can hear their fucking vocals over the insane loudness of the instruments. They're a wild-ass black metal band. And they're all, like, old school, like, late 30, early 40 juggalos. It's fucking cool shit.
Dude, that's cool. I like it. I love it when you guys get these events going on and you incorporate a band like that into it, because, dude, there's some rowdy people out there and they just need the excuse to get into a fucking mosh pit, and usually those guitars help. Fucking at the gathering, or not the gathering, but I did go to the gathering in 2002. That's the one I was referred to because that's the one I went to. But when you had Primer 55 hit the stage on the first day, and it was like, I think they were before Blaze, but like literally, dude, they had the crowd going. Like, it was finally, we got some energy in this room, and it was thanks to those guitars. I feel like the guitar helps, drums, all that. It's awesome. So how soon can we expect to hear some music out of you, man?
Well, I just got another mix back the other night that's for the October project, but I'd already released one single from that the one I just dropped with Doc Gruesome called "Roll Up." That's actually on that. But I'm getting fucking frustrated waiting on these last 4 mixes to be done so I can release the other project. So it's like I want to release all this shit. But yeah, I got another one right now. But as soon as I get the art for it, I will be dropping that.
Oh, yeah.
Doc Gruesome.
That one is actually with Novels and EJ Profit from Salem Alumni.
Oh yeah. What's your next show?
July 16th, I'll be doing a Dwellers joint. I actually have 2 sets. I do this group called Slackers with my buddy down in Kentucky and Wise Words. And fucking we're doing one in Baltimore on that night. We're doing that set, and then I'm doing a Grim Smile set. And then after that, it's the contest for a slot at the Jaron Benton show. And then regardless, I'll be doing shit at the Jaron Benton show with Knowledge and all them.
Nice. Jaron Benton's the homie too. He's dope. It'd be dope if we get him on here.
For that
That's
show.
the word.
The first time they're bringing fams up my way.
Hell yeah, Fams is fucking hella dope.
That's cool. Staying busy. I like this post-COVID thing where people are starting to do more shows, but they're a little spread out, and they're like, I mean, I don't mind tours and stuff because you get a chance to see them sometimes more than once if you're close enough to 2 venues, which I would actually do. I wouldn't mind going and seeing Twisted or Blaze or somebody in a couple of different times in the same state. But the fact that people are out there trying to bring entertainment back to the people, that's epic, man. And I shout out to Light also for putting Blaze and Boondocks on their fucking shit, because fuck all this split shit.
Yeah, I asked Light if he'd do a song with Funtime Guys, and he was like, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you
this
got
month, dude, I packed this shows in big. Like right after we go off stage in Frederick from the Jaron Benton show, me and Knowledge and them have to hop right in the car and run to Virginia, run to fucking Kentucky. We're doing this 1-day music festival down there called Bonfire and Booze, and that shit's gonna be pretty lit.
nice. So, I mean, you got to be proud of those Fun Time guys and fams and all them for being at the gathering this year. I mean,
Dude, I was super psyched about that.
that's
It
a
sucks that
huge
I'm not gonna
honor.
be able to get there until like the fucking middle of the night on Wednesday night, so I'm gonna miss all the first night shit. But I'll still get the party with everybody. So fuck it.
Oh man, I wish to God I could just go to see that set and then be out. I'd bounce after that just because I'm me personally. If you got to know me personally, and believe me, it's not a fun trip, but I am I'm a very antisocial person unless I'm out doing what I'm doing, like at camp or here or at a show. Then I got to put the game face on. It becomes something that I turn on and off. But like, if you get to know the real me, there ain't no way I would stay at camp longer than be like who I really want to see and get the fuck out, because I would wait. My anxiety would be way too high.
Right.
There's way too many people around. I wouldn't be able to handle it. But kudos to those who can, like the homie Fake Legs, who has been to 13 of them.
About, yeah.
Well, I will be there this year. I'll be at the Dead Canvas booth. Hogging. Should have physicals of the Most Dosed mixtape there. Jamming them bitches off from the Dead Canvas booth.
Fuck yeah, dude. Like I absolutely love when the homies are like, man, like Dean. I helped out Dean's set. Jumped up on stage and was his pumpkin monster, and he offered to get me drunk 2 nights.
Fuck yeah.
And I don't even get drunk, man. I was like, let me just get that CD for free. So he handed me that AXE, the Alazuli Live single that he got. He gave me one of those, and I was like, that's all I need. I'm straight. Dude, if I could just get music handed to me, like when I got that Fams and the Hooligan sampler that's got like almost 20 tracks on it or some shit. Dude, that's more. That means more to me than most things. Just give me a sample of your music, and I'm happy. I'm a happy guy.
It's like the UGH CDs. I've never bought one. I'll come home from like concerts, look through my CDs, and there's one. I'm like who the hell gives me these every fucking time? But they're so awesome, dude. No, I did buy the one with AXE from M&E store, and I got the record, the gold record.
You're talking about the one that has the old-fashioned knife on it or whatever?
No, it's like a cartoon cover with the boys on it.
Oh, okay. Because I know they hosted one of them, Underground Hustle.
That's the one.
That's okay. Well, all right.
Grow up.
Don't shake your number one. Tell me to grow up.
You grow up. Who would your number one collaboration be?
But you saying who like that I've done already or that I want to do?
That you want to.
Shit, I'd love to be self-titled and that. That would be right there what I want to do.
Who is it?
Self-titled and Apathy. That would be the way to go right there.
Okay.
And
self-titled. I think he's like $1,000. He'll do a verse.
I got mutual friends. I did the track with the homie Scribble, and I'm saying he's tight with Self. So I'm hoping to get a line on a number on that soon.
Oh yeah, self-titled's dope, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured either through Scribble or through the grind mode cats that I'm fucking with now, I should be able to get a line on a number for
that. That's inappropriate. I'm just chilling. We've been in hotels the last couple days because we're on our way to Wisconsin at the moment to go see ABK and Twisted up in Milwaukee, right?
Oh, so you're saying you don't have a fancy waterfall painting in your house? It's a hotel.
It's a hotel, and
I
I
thought
was
you had
gonna say,
fine art. I was like, oh, look at this.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what? When did he get a waterfall painting?
hey, what you got to have class, pal. Anyway, I
He's
was
like,
gonna say we got VIP, so if we get a chance to, my phone, everything is running again. I'm gonna try and see if I can get some video, some picture for people to check out, and on top of that, when I'm backstage, I'm gonna see what kind of reach out I can do because it
what?
would be so awesome to see if we could get ABK on this show at some point. I'm saying. I mean, Twisted's a tall order, and I don't think they'd put up with our shit. I just lost both of our guests. You see that? They both dipped out. They're like, fuck that. He mentioned Twisted. Nope. No, but I'm just saying, ABK possibility is there, and I'm going to see what we can do. I mean, I think we could get V Sinister.
We did.
We did it. We fucking did it. I mean, the man's been around forever, and he fucked with us, and he gave us about the
We didn't get
longest.
to talk. We didn't get to talk, but he
No,
was
we
there.
didn't. For 2.5
He was
hours.
there.
2.5 hours, the guy just laid down the law and told us how it was.
Ecto Joe says we just released a song featuring Grim Smiles.
Yeah, that's my boy right there from Cryptic from Cryptic Souls. My bad.
Shout out. Where can you
There
find
you go.
Where's his links? How can you find his stuff?
They are on Spotify. They just started doing shit again. Like they're my boys I grew up with. They stopped doing music for a few years and started doing the family thing and everything. And they were coming out to the Dweller shows every month. And they were like, fuck it, man. We want to get back into it. I was like, well, look, I got a beat with your name on it. You want to get back in? I'll send you this beat and I'll jump on it with y'all. Let's do this.
That's
Fuck yeah,
fucking
that's dope.
fresh.
Well, shout out to the homies. Thanks for stopping over.
Yeah, thanks for jumping in here with us. Yeah, let's see here. Yep. That's how you spell the name.
Son of a
Cryptic
bitch.
Soul.
Push the button.
Stop it.
Push it.
All right, I'll push it. There you go. Cryptic Soul. There you go. Hell yeah. Thanks for dropping by and letting us know. We're getting knowledge everywhere we go. See, that's the thing about the healing that I was
fucked up.
talking
You could have
about.
had a perfect run. Thanks for stopping by and letting us know, Ecto Joe. You fucking retard.
Well, I'm just saying, man.
You'll never make it in this industry.
You can tell. I'm just saying. You can tell everybody's fucking helping each other out. We're getting a lot of like people that just pop up by seeing who's on and knowing who's on, and word of mouth. It's just a beautiful thing, man. All around. Those content creators, we don't get anything out of this, but just the fun of doing it. So your guys' participation, your guys' word of mouth. We appreciate that more than you'll ever know because that's all we ever get. And
I write this
more
off
than
as
enough.
community service.
Oh, do you? Does your probation
I
officer
tell
know
them
this?
that I get online with a handicapped kid in a mask and make him feel good, so it counts as a service.
Let me guess,
me.
you got probation for beating up the crackheads outside of your house, even though you were defending your family. Correct?
That's right.
Yep.
You got to clean the park up somehow, bub.
Yeah.
Dude, I swear to God, we went to the park and there was a lady with a metal detector at the bottom of the slides, making sure there wasn't needles.
I mean, that's at least he's trying to do something.
Yeah, it's like, for one,
that's sad, though.
Make sure
That's
kids
sad.
don't get hurt, and for two, you might find a quarter.
I wish motherfuckers did that in Baltimore. You definitely wouldn't see that there.
It's just fucking wild.
I mean, it all depends on the neighborhood you live in, but we were just in the Boost Mobile today getting my phone turned on and shit. And the funny thing is, we saw these two people walk in, and the first question was, what's your cheapest phone? I can't get money until tomorrow. And then they told them how much it was. They were like, okay, I'll see if I can get my boss to write a check for me so I can bring it in to pay for it. Well, we don't take checks. Okay, well, my boss will just be here at this store with the amount of money that I need for my phone. And then after that, the guy she brought in with him was like, how much to charge my phone? He wanted to leave his phone at the store for $4 to charge it so he could come back and pick it up in, say, an hour or so. Who does that?
Why don't you just go to Walmart and plug it in the wall or something?
Yeah, or maybe he didn't have a charger, but it's like when you're waiting on that fucking drug dealer to call. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and if it rings, answer it. You say little Gary will be over at 10.
Yeah, little Gary will be there in a minute. Holy shit, dude. So she was like, the lady behind the counter was really cool about it, though. You can tell she was like one of the stoner types that likes doing the ear stretching, and she had a mohawk just like the lady beast. They got along great. They were all talking.
Like she's from some tribe. She's one of those ear stretchers.
She had bones through her fucking ears, bro. So you tell me. You tell me. They look like bones.
People?
No, she was.
Does that eye stuff, the bones.
Yeah, exactly. He likes to put those contacts in and look like a fucking weirdo.
He's
fucking weirdo. Him and his wife both. Him and his wife both are weird. They probably go to the local bar and pick up people and bring them home, tie them up, do what they want with them for a while. And by the time they're done with them, they're like, "Thank you for bringing me over here. Will you kidnap me again?" Because he's such a great host. Even though you pissed down my neck before I left, I'll come back again because you're a great host. I know I stayed with them for 2 days. It's the truth. I'll stay there again anytime.
Yeah.
Just you and him snuggling up.
If you sit on the couch, though, bring a towel to put around your neck because when you sit back, it squishes right here when you lean back on the couch.
From piss?
Yeah.
That's weird.
No, that's just the cooling neck thing. He doesn't like it.
Oh, that's what it is. Well, it smells like ammonia.
It's got cat piss.
Philip and you having piss contests out in the yard so you can piss on each other.
That reminds me of this past weekend we did the annual fucking Dead Canvas fucking cookout for 4th of July, and our buddy puts on this crazy nutso firework display with this like 20-foot tall bonfire. Well, of course, you give a bunch of fucking, you know what I'm saying, not too smart, crazy adults, bunch of Roman candles, and of course, motherfuckers get shot. Dude, at left and right, motherfuckers just shooting the shit out of each other.
That's awesome. Fucking great. I wish I could see that in person. That'd be fun.
You never had a Roman candle fight?
No,
Roman candle fights are the shit.
Okay, I'm gonna say it to you like this. Illinois.
I'm gonna buy some. Next time I see you, me and fucking Neck Piss are gonna do like drive-bys on you.
Yeah, be prepared.
Hey, when you grow up in Illinois, the only thing you can buy is sparklers and snakes. All right.
I live in New
York. I couldn't buy anything. Now I'm in Michigan and it's in Walmart. I'm like, what the fuck?
Bro, in New York, you can buy them in Pennsylvania with a New York license.
The good ones aren't legal in Maryland, but where I live at right now, I can drive 10 minutes and be in the West Virginia and get whatever the fuck I want.
That's how it is in New York. You can go to Pennsylvania, but then there's troopers who fucking like set up like stings and pull you over. This lady is like a little old mom, got like felonies for bringing explosives across, state borders. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think my boy Tony spent somewhere around like $3,200 on fireworks for the display, but that shit was insane, bro. Like, insane.
That's fucking great.
She wants you to pee on Luke for an hour straight.
What? I mean, Luke might be into
that. Luke who? Luke the Goon?
No, I mean
she meant like, not Luke.
I'm like, what?
Oh, she meant like, not Luke. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't know if Luke is in the fucking piss play or not, but that's his own prerogative.
Hey, he was the first victim of the neck pisser.
He probably was, as far as I know.
Man, Luke is one motherfucker. After that super famous show, like the super show, we were all at this Airbnb that me and my boy Sid rented out there fucking like on this lake and this fucking they had this like in this neighborhood with like fucking mansions and shit. We're deep as fuck in this Airbnb just getting it in.
Dude, I gotta say, he's at every fucking show. Every show I go to, it's almost every single one. Luke's there because either SON's there or fucking, somebody under his management. Because I was gonna say, shout out to Luke for doing his management shit going on, man. Good luck to you, dude. Like I said, we'll get a chance to talk to him next week about that. He's trying to do the damn thing. I mean, for most people, that's going to be like a make or break situation. So I hope it works out for him in the long run. I mean, I know he's always got his catacombs to fall back on.
Yeah, we were talking about it. We were talking about management situation stuff in fucking Indianapolis. Like, there's really not like options for for most cats. Like, it's tough to get in with actual management companies.
I know that guy's hiding cocaine in his beard too. I ask him every time I see him, Luke, where's the cocaine? And he's like, he just laughs. He can't even answer me. He laughs. And I think that's a cover for him not to cough up any of the cocaine.
He doesn't say I don't have any. So that
he shakes his head. He shakes his head, but he never says anything back but laughs. He just falls over laughing.
He don't do nothing. Like, he'll come out to the party, but I'll try to feed him acid and mushrooms, and he won't eat nothing.
See? That's because he's on a whole lot of cocaine.
He's all hopped up.
Oh, he's gonna pop up in here and he's gonna be like, "Quit talking about we doing cocaine, dipshit." Shut the fuck up. You're taking the joke too far.
His stomach is growth was all that cocaine.
Yeah. That's how he got his management idea. He was on a whole lot of cocaine and he was getting a blowjob from a real hot hooker. And then the real hot hooker got him to come and he was like, I'm going to manage fucking rappers.
And he took all the money he made from being the Lucky Charms guy and fucking made it happen.
Yeah.
Absolutely. A dream come true. Oh, fuck. Luke, we're only kidding, bro. We got nothing but love for everybody in the underground. Fucking everybody's doing their fucking hard-ass work out there, pushing everything, doing the thing, and making everything move along forward. Thank you for that. After this is over, I got to go watch Picture It Didn't Happen because I haven't seen it yet. I just got here about, 40 minutes before we went live. You're over there laughing. What'd you put something on here? A wedge between the eyebrows.
Yo, he does got some ferocious brows.
Yeah. That's where he hides his stuff.
Possibly. I gotta say though, it could be he could be hiding it in Noise's beard because Noise has got a big thick beard.
Good point.
I'm telling you. Everybody with a big thick beard, I'm gonna be checking next year at camp to see if you're hiding a whole lot of cocaine in there.
I'll tuck some gel tabs in there for you.
Okay. So if I find it, it's mine, right? No, last year I like you said, I was pretty much doing the same thing as Luke. A lot of people was like, including this neck pisser down here, is like, hey man, you want to take a vacation? And I'm like, I'm already on vacation, but I got to work while I'm on vacation. So I try to be good. I try to be good so I could talk to artists and try to branch out and try to network it as much as I could because you don't get an opportunity like that, like at camp, to have 3 full days to try and network like that. For a content creator, that's a dream come true.
Right.
Fucking, I know Fats did his work while he was there, but he also played. Shout out to the homie Fats from Picks It Didn't Happen, man. That guy, him and the Yeti are doing a great job. They always joke around and say they got the worst show. Now, I beg to differ. I think they've got one of the best shows.
Yeah, I fuck with Fats. He's a good dude.
Yep.
He's been around too long for him to be better are worse than we are. I've already told them, look, we've only been in here about 6 months.
We are the worst. We will remain the worst.
I mean, we got a neck pisser that barely speaks, but I mean, he's the most liked motherfucker on the fucking show. How do you explain that?
Rumor has it he's going to quit and go to Pixar. It didn't happen.
I heard that. Either that, I heard Jake Juggalo approached him too.
Yeah. He's going to be the butthole shower, not the neck pisser. Jesus.
The butthole shower?
Yeah, I'm going straight Juggalo. I'll be the butthole shower.
Big.
I am the show.
Well, they call him the Big Show.
Shit.
Gapey McGee over here.
Yeah. Oh, good old Goatsy.
So watch this bulletin disappear.
Oh, man.
So what about Camp Zool? Will you be attending that?
Oh, yeah. I will definitely.
You're going to be showing up at Night of the Zooligans or Dope Sick Picnic, sir?
No, Dope Sick Picnic is actually the same day as the One Dwellers event, or I'd have been playing it. I'm talking to Baby Tooth for a minute, but by the time they got the date, I was already like booked in with my group at the Dwellers joint. And I don't know about Night of the Zooligans yet. You know, they can pop up with Aaron and Holly. You never know.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Aaron and Holly are good fucking people. I gotta say, I hung out with Aaron quite a bit over there at the Philbrook Studios shop, and it was really nice to spend a little more time with the guys. I've talked to him a lot in chat groups, and I love the fact that he's got almost every single bango ever made, including the bango shanks that like a bunch of rare ones. The guy is doing an amazing job at collecting that shit. Did you guys see that?
He doesn't have the pink one that St. Bernard gave my daughter.
Oh, he doesn't. But he does have that Fams and the Hooligans fucking Forever Face 13, which was fucking awesome.
The modified 2 and the 6 drummers.
Yeah.
Tito, that's right. So fucking.
Is that who
dude, I wish I had it.
Tito?
Yes, Tito. Shout out to Tito. That is Whipstick's. That is Whipstick's body double.
Quick story about Tito. Shut up, I'm talking. Quick story about fucking Tito. We were sleeping at our camp. We woke up. We heard this dude talk about he's addicted to like VR porn. And they like, bro, it was just so wild. Like, wake up. He's like, yeah, too much, man. He's like literally, like, he was just like going into this crazy conversation. He's just like, yeah, seriously, like, I gotta go to therapy about it and everything, man. It's fucking nuts. VR porn. Don't look at it.
What the fuck?
I was just like, what the fuck, dude?
He goes to sleep at night and dreams and goes like this.
What's that?
So the only time I put my Oculus on is when I'm tripping.
Yeah, that shit's wild, bro. Like, I was playing, you ever play that fucking, Jaden, what's that game with the fucking, where you cut the dude's arms off? It's like some battle, you're in like an arena, where you cut their arms off and their head and shit.
That's wild.
It's dope as fuck, bro. It's like one of them old arcade games where it's like you can see their face blackening and shit. But this, you can like cut their hands off, their arms off, their legs, and you're just in a big fucking arena, and they just keep letting dudes at you. I forget what it's called. It's dope as fuck.
Yeah,
did you ever play Resident Evil?
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Bro, that shit makes you fucking nervous as fuck, man. I had to take it off for a bit.
The only game I played on VR was this, I think it was called Until Dawn. Or something like that. You ride on a minecart, and it's like going through multiple parts of a carnival ride. And each time you get on the carnival ride and go through, it's a different area, and you got to shoot. Like how you shoot targets from the ride with a gun, like on some of the rides they used to have back in the day on stuff. It's like that, but you got to shoot the zombies or the fucking pig monsters or whatever is coming after you.
Off the cart, yeah.
Yeah. And I play. That's the only one I've ever played, and I only made it into like stage 2. and you go into a slaughterhouse, and there's these pigs that you got to shoot. But before you shoot any of them, all the dead pigs that are hanging from hooks and sawed up on the table and in pieces everywhere, they all come to life at once, and they all start screeching at you and shit. And that shit made me jump. Like, I literally jumped. I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
Play Resident Evil. That shit's fucking... It has you on edge the entire time.
Oh, dude, I'm waiting for 4 to be remade. When they remake 4 and it's done, because they're working on it, that's going to be a badass fucking game. That's going to be the best.
Resident Evil 4?
Yeah, they're remaking it right now for, like, all the new consoles. So it's going to be
3
like...
was pretty good.
Yeah, 2 was badass. All they got... I don't know why they didn't go back and redo 1. I mean, I know it was done for GameCube.
Why would you remake a masterpiece?
Right.
Well, 2 was a masterpiece, too.
Remember when you had to get the jewels to that lion's fucking face, and you got that badass 357?
Fuck yeah.
You're blowing the fucking heads off them zombies. So shit was dope.
Got to aim a little high, though. You got to aim a little high to take the head off.
Fuck yeah.
Unless you got the Magnum. You got that Magnum, you just point straight at him.
That's what I'm talking about. The Magnum, 357.
Yeah, that fucker was badass. That was a good gun. God, memories, dude. I used to like Doom better because Doom was more of a run and gun, and you didn't run out of ammo as fast, but I do get how the psychology of barely having enough ammunition to get through what you're getting through makes it a lot more hectic.
What about Tomb Raider? Did you guys ever climb to the highest point you can and then swan dive off just to see her die?
No.
We would do that all the time. Like, the biggest jump we could find, we'd save and just swan dive her ass off to the ground. Like,
Did you guys ever hear that there was if you dove into the right spot of her pool in her house, that she would come out of the water and be naked?
What?
That's what I heard. I heard that dude, I spent so much time diving into the water when I was a kid trying to get him to
he's like 3 years later, I still couldn't get it. This is bullshit.
To this
I
day,
was pretty
still
angry.
tries.
It was all about how you landed in the water, and when you came right back up, she should come up topless. And I was like, well, what the fuck?
So you wanted to see pointy brown
animated
less.
I was like 14 or 15 years old. Of course I did.
Without being aroused. He's like, Nutty Buddies, I can't even eat them in public or I go crazy. I don't even walk down the ice cream aisle.
Seriously, dude, that's just some funny shit, though. I was just going to say, though.
Bro, remember on Red Dead Redemption? Like 3? Like all of a sudden this lady's got her tits out and shit? Like my kid's playing it, I walk in the room, I'm like, what the fuck are you playing? He's like, Red Dead Redemption. I'm like, whoa, like skip scene, go. Like what the fuck?
Skip
Is it just as bad as the newest GTA where you can sit in a strip bar and you can just throw 20s on their ass?
About to say that. Like when I first got it for my son, he's 13. I come into his room one day to tell him it was time for dinner, and that's all he was doing. He was just sitting there in his chair throwing ones at the strippers.
Remember Duke Nukem?
Yeah,
you can go to strip bars.
That was a fun ass game. That game actually. I mean, if you think about it, Duke Nukem and Quake, they changed the fucking landscape for fucking games, man, because everything started to go that route after that. You wouldn't have Call of Duty and shit like that if it wasn't for those games.
No, we wouldn't.
Yeah.
What was that one game that had Blaze in the soundtrack on PlayStation? Like one person was the cops, the other one was the robbers. And the cops had like tasers and handcuffs. 25 to Life. Did you guys ever play that?
No.
I don't think so.
Dude, it was so dope. And it had, if you got the bonus version, it had a CD and it had a Blaze shotgun. Because they had Blaze shotgun with ABK, or I think it's got ABK, right?
Yeah,
I think I know what you're talking about. It's like a game where you're robbed, where you're either one side is the bad guys, one side is the cops, right? And it's like a team effort.
Correct. Right. It was like
the flag and shit.
And you could like tase them. You had to arrest the bad guys and shit. But they had like Blaze in the soundtrack. It was the Shotgun song and one other one. I forget what shit was
Because
so
I remember
good,
being
dude.
obsessed so much with Blaze back then when he came out with Colton Grundy, The Undying. I think I remember us looking for that exact game because we heard about it.
Oh yeah, and there's a collector's edition that has a CD soundtrack with it that has 2 Blaze songs on it, with a bunch of other great artists that I can't remember.
That's cool. I'll still always be partial to the Backyard Wrestling soundtrack. That was a fucking amazing soundtrack.
One time, when I went to Sam Goody's, they gave me like 50 of those fuckers. I wish I could find them because they're like fucking $20 online now. I was like, what the fuck? Just like the Bang Pow Boom samplers, I got like 100 of them.
Absolutely. All right. Well, we've been on here for an hour, and that's about how we like to keep it. You got any? You want to shout out anyone or point people to a direction to where your music can be found, or your
This and what about this? The show you've been talking about?
Yeah.
The Underground Dweller Show on July
Yes, sir.
16th at the Shamrock Inn in Baltimore on Hartford Road. If you're around the area, come the fuck out. And you can find me on every platform as Grim Smilezz, exactly the way it's spelled right there.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
That's the way to do it.
Shouts out to Lincoln for fucking getting me out to come out on this bitch. It was fun coming and kicking with y'all.
Absolutely, man. I mean, the dude was like, straight. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. You could see Tomb Raider naked. She's in the pool.
He's like, the money. What's up? He's like,
that's how you do it? Did you just look it up?
No, that's what I used to do when I was playing the game. I was like, fuck, get away from her. I don't want to do that shit.
Oh, okay. So she knows how to do it. She figured it out a long time ago. Man, that's badass.
You guys are going to have a fun night.
No, now I got to get a PlayStation.
Break out the PS1 emulator, baby.
I need to go find me a PlayStation and that exact game so we could try it. And a memory card so I can save it, like you said. I'm gonna find the highest point. I'll find the highest point, and I'll jump off it, just like you said.
Fucking memory card. I want Sony 4 megabytes, motherfucker. I want 12
one with
on that
jank
bitch.
ass switch on the top, or you get one of those WCW ones that look like fucking Bill Goldberg is sliding in there like the game of video game.
They had blocks. You had like that was like your gigs, like so you could tell if they were full.
Yeah, shit was crazy.
Bro, I had one. It was a Mad Catz one. It had folders. I was like, oh shit, I'm fucking big league here, man.
Do you remember the fucking Dreamcast one that had like the fucking little screen on it and you could play extra games on the little fucker?
Yeah.
That was fucking fresh. I wish they had shit like that still, like the Tamagotchi pets and shit. What the fuck now? What are you laughing at now?
Well, anyway, hey.
Oh, well, then you go fuck yourself then.
Yeah, no,
all right.
It was fun talking with y'all.
All right, yeah, definitely. When you guys get done with the project, we will definitely have you back on again, man. Thanks for being on, and don't forget your bad touch supply, like John said. Always be sure to put Whipstick as a promo code. It still works. He did say that the last time he was live, whatever he was doing. I can't remember what it was.
He was giving away gloves on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep, blame Itty. And don't forget to fuck yourself.
Blame Itty.
Peace, y'all. See you next Thursday.
Fuck yourself.
Poop.